Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Planet Zoo. So as you can see by the start screen here, the community challenge is now over. So if you didn't see the last episode, I got involved with a community challenge where we bred some baby warthogs. So community challenge complete, a big deal. Oh, I do like that name. Congratulations. Thanks to your contribution towards the community challenge, you finished in the top 75% of players. Wow, and have earned a bronze award. Click below to claim your award. This is actually really exciting because I haven't done any of the community challenges, so I have no idea what the rewards or anything are. So, let's see. What do we get? I don't understand. Oh, is it research for the zebra? I mean, either or, it doesn't really matter. Tomato. I guess I want some research for some zebra. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not terribly excited about that. Unless they gave me zebra. If I got a zebra, that would be cool. But if I just got... Hang on a second. Animals... what's in my storage? This way. There we go. I'm getting so confused. No, I didn't get a zebra. Oh. Oh, no, I did! It's in my rewards. Oh my god! Okay, that's really cool. I was not very excited. I was like, what, I won some research? I could have just done that myself. I got a gold zebra. Oh my god! That's really cool. Okay, I'm actually kind of excited about that. I guess then, this episode, so I wasn't 100% sure what we were going to do this episode, but I guess we're going to get some zebra. Wow, okay. So I'm going to need to get a female, and I'm going to have to look some stuff up. Let's have a look. Kind of get an idea for group size and things. Plain zebra. So, grade 2 fence, 510 meter squares, don't need water, don't need climbable. We can have 1 male with up to 5 females. Oh. They're quite... I feel like zebra are probably quite sociable though, so maybe that should be... I'm going to pause that just because I've got things going on, like notifications and things going on. Who do they like to be with? Yeah, so they get enrichment from being with other species, so that... Ooh, that's something to consider. So we could maybe do quite a big enclosure. We could have some zebra and some springboks, or we could get some giraffe. I kind of want to stick to sort of like a theme, though. I don't want to be like total safari park where it's just like all the African animals. I don't know. Maybe we'll just put in the zebra in just for now, just so we can have a look at them and we'll kind of judge how it is and see how they get on, whether they they get their social needs from each other. Right, let's check out any other things that I need to claim because this is flashing. Oh, increased conservation rating to 4 stars. Cool. Well done me. Oh, I've got an inspector here. I've got my some guests in my zoo. So hello, Seahawk, Mahu, and bunch of numbers. Research complete. Oh, it's all happening, isn't it? It is all happening. So you're still busy though. You're doing your own thing. That's fine. My mechanic research. Ooh, I love the Africa theme. Oh, I don't know. I might have to look back and check. I don't know if you guys have seen this yet. Ignore this. I'm working on something. I'm trying to... Yeah, we'll come back to that. Don't worry. I was playing around over here with the warthog enclosure. And I really, really like the Africa theme. The buildings are so cool. So I've got my little entrance way, which I just wanted to have something to mark the fact that this is where the staff come in. I mean, I could pull up some signs or something, but I don't know, I really like that. And then we've got the keeper's hut, and it's got this like really cool decoration on the side, like the bits of foliage. And look, this is a staff room, and it's got like little benches and a hammock. How friggin' cool is this? I really like these buildings, and I didn't put much in the way of decoration. I just added this little thing, and this just looks so friggin' cool. So friggin' cool. And I've just noticed, oh my god, our baby warthogs are indeed little albino warthogs. Oh, they are so sweet, aren't they? Oh, are you gonna go for a swim? Oh, look at that. They are cute, aren't they? Aren't they cute? Oh, and there's ones over here playing on the mud. Oh, look. Oh, they are happy, aren't they? We've got quite a few more of them now because the second female had some babies. So I think there are 5 babies in here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 4 babies. Why are you hungry? Are you not? This worries me. Oh, look, the babies are in the water. So we recently had the update, which was yesterday for me, that has improved a few in-game mechanics, and one of them is feeding. So they shouldn't starve. Keepers should be like more on it in terms of feeding. So if animals desperately need food, then keepers should like literally run with the food to the habitat. So there should be less problems. Oh my god, all of the babies are in the water. Oh no, there are 5 babies. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 babies. Oh, you can't see them very well at the moment because of the shadows. That is cute. That's cute. So yeah, we shouldn't have one of them starving, because keepers should two of them. Because keepers should be much more on it, and like I've got a keeper's hut right here, so that worries me a little bit because that's supposed to be less of an issue now. I just want to keep an eye on this. I said last time, just because in case this is any of you guys, I just want to keep up the name, so it'd be cool if you see your name. So we had some problems with the peafowls as well, so we're going to have to call a keeper over to them. Like 3 of them are in need of water. 4. Lots and lots of them are in need of water. I don't know why it's only 3 alerts. So I'm thinking maybe what we'll do is we'll call a keeper over. It's going to be the first thing that we do. Where's my option to call a keeper over? Am I that blind? Did I really not see that? Oh my god. And then we're going to put in some more water spots for them. So food and water. We'll filter it by peafowl just in case. Although I don't think it makes too much of a difference. I'm just going to put these small water bowls sort of here, there and everywhere, just so it's easier for them to get to. And we'll see if that sort of helps with this situation. Here we have one over here and one. Oh wait, that seems like quite a lot, but seeing as they are having trouble, maybe that is a sensible thing to do. That was the majority of my alerts, so I guess I'll just leave that to play on. See, I was going to do some decorating this episode because I've got a whole thing in my head that I want to completely redo the hippo enclosure, which might have to be the next episode, because I kind of want to see the zebra, and I'm sure you guys do too. Let's see. I've got a list of all the things that I want to do, just so that I make sure I get through them all. I got some useful comments from you guys that I want to go through as well. Should I do that now? And then we'll sort of get on with putting things in? Yeah, I mean, that kind of sounds like a plan. So, my main thing is that over in my exhibit, and I'm laughing because this is kind of ridiculous, but is it this one? I want to say it's this one. These guys! So, I have been calling these Gila monsters for the longest time since we've had them, because I mean, I will put out there, by the way, if any of you don't know, I'm dyslexic, so I do struggle with words. But when I look at that, it's like, it's a G, and I'm like, oh, Gila monster, that makes sense, that's what I'm going to call you. Oh my god, so wrong. So Wade pointed out to me in one of the episodes that actually they're called Gila monsters. So, there you go. There's my new thing learned for the day. So, for those of you that knew that and have been pointing it out to me, like screaming at the screen, I'm really sorry, I had no idea. So, I will try and remember. These are called Gila monsters. There we go. So, the next couple of useful comments I had. One was from, I'm not sure if it's Stefan or Stephen. And he said that it was a good idea to quarantine any new animals. What is going on? Have I got a protest happening? I hear weird shouting. Anyway, Stephen said that it's a good idea to quarantine new animals before you put them into the zoo. And I'd completely forgotten about that. The whole reason... Yeah, they are protesters. I'm sorry. What's going on here? Are you upset by this? Oh god. Okay. Everything is just. It's not going well. And I've got a inspector around here, so the fact that we've got protesters means we're going to get a spot fine as well. I hate that you have to do this manually, it's really frustrating. Yeah, so it's a good idea to quarantine new animals. I've said that so many times. I'm sorry guys, I'm just getting so distracted. Because when you buy animals off the market, you're supposed to put them in quarantine before you put them in a habitat, and that sort of slows down the risk of disease, which I need to remember to do. It's like I didn't do it with the warthogs, which thankfully have been fine. I don't think that's the problem with my peafowl. I think the problem with the peafowl is that people because there's people in here, and I think that they're littering and causing it to be dirty, or just that it's not being cleaned regularly enough, because it always pops up and says, oh, the habitat's not clean and it's at risk for disease. But yes, we will make sure to quarantine animals. I mean, on that note, I should probably put my zebra into quarantine, but I'll wait till I get a female and we'll put them all in and then we'll put them in. But I will do that, so that's a very good point. And then, obviously, I've been complaining about the issues with the keepers, which maybe with the new update might not be such an issue. I mean, I need to check multiple habitat boards, but it is all the, yeah, it's the peafowl. It's fine. Well, it's not fine, but it is kind of what it is. Yeah, so the problems I've been having with the keepers, they are not very efficient. They're not kind of doing what I want them to do. And there was a couple of comments. So one from Terry, who said, oh, I knew I was going to get a fine. He suggested that I just put in more keepers, and we'll see if that sort of balances it out. And I'm going to try that, because it's really frustrating that they're not doing their job. But there was also a comment from Melee Stuff, who said that you just need to train staff and they become more efficient at their job. So we're going to give that a go as well, and then see if we can basically get people doing what they're supposed to be doing. So let's go into staff. And let's see, because I've got them. See, I haven't got the caretakers in work zones, so that's probably not helping. I've got my keepers in work zones though. So we're just going to go through and start training some of the keepers and see if that helps. So all you got to do is send them for training, and it will, better trained staff will perform better. So let's just send like some of these for training, and we'll see what happens. See if that makes a difference. Now, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to zone off my... Oh, no, I was going to say I'm going to zone these off, but they're not. No, they're not. So we'll have some... start with 2 of each and see... I've got more than I need for that. So... we could just have a couple going around doing our job. That's fine. So I feel like 2 caretakers and 2 keepers per habitat should be plenty. Like, I mean, that's by no means overkill, but it's still a lot. So, oh, look at the warthogs all happily in the water. I'm so glad I put this water in for them because they are friggin' loving that. Loving that so much. Oh, I've got to make sure those alerts are in the center of my screen because that must be so annoying for you guys. My mind is all over the place with all the things that I want to try and get done. Why have none of these water bowls been filled? Is what I want to know. They are massively thirsty and you're not filling water bowls. See, I really thought that was going to be an issue that's going to be addressed in the update, and now less sure. So I guess that's just something to keep an eye on. I'm going to let things run for a bit, see if I can solve this issue, and I might play around with doing a little bit of decoration and stuff, and then I'll come back to you guys and we will put in our zebra, which is kind of cool. I love that we actually got an animal, and like a gold star one as well. That is kind of awesome. I'm kind of excited for the next community challenge, to be honest. That's, the action! Uh-oh, animals have died. That's really sad, but can you please just go off my screen so that I can look at something else? I know that's really sad, but I was like, oh, I wonder when the next community challenge will be. And there is a community challenge this time for Africa. Release 800,000 African animals to the wild. So this is probably just because of in line with the new DLC. And you know what? I am sorely tempted. When I first saw the announcement for the DLC, I was like, oh, it's just a couple of animals and a couple of props. That doesn't seem all that exciting. But we are running a South America zoo, so I feel like our main attractions in this zoo would probably be jaguars and the capuchin monkey, and you get an exhibit animal as well. You get the tree frog, and there is some really cool decoration pieces. So I don't know. I'm not going to say for sure, but I am very, very tempted by the DLC. So I'm sure this is what this is in line for. So we're travelling to the African plains this week for a sizzling community challenge. You can work together and release a huge number of African animals to the wild. If you're successful, your reward is a Springbok avatar outfit that will make you the star of the savannah. So yeah, we need to think about how we're going to help out with this. So any African animals. So I don't know, do the warthogs count? Are they African? Can I release some of those? I don't know. I feel like I should know, but I don't know. So, well, obviously any of these. So the African buffalo, the African elephant, the African wild dog. Yeah, okay, so let's go through. So, why am I going through all of them? Just go through the ones you have. Oh, the giant tortoises are from Africa. So we could release some tortoises and that will count. What else do I have? What about the spiders? Are they African? South American. Wait, is that the spider I have? Which spider do I have? Do I have an African spider or an American spider? I don't have any storage, really. But I have lots of... Oh, you can tell I haven't played for a few days because I'm just like all over the place. I'm like, wait, I don't understand. Where are my animals? Okay, I'll actually do it this way because this way I know it works. No, it's a Brazilian one, so I've got South American ones. Oh, that's a shame because that would be one way to get through that challenge really quickly because my god, do the spiders breed. They breed like nobody's business. Warthog, yeah, warthogs are from Africa, so we could release some of those. I wonder, you're probably South America, aren't you? Yeah, you're South America, because the frogs breed a lot as well. What about the Gila monsters? Are they... So I'm looking in H because I'm trying to make sure I spell it right. Spell it right? Say it right. But it's technically still a G. Oh, you're North America. Okay. So the only thing that I have is the warthogs and the hippos. But that's fine. We could get something else. I'll have a think. The zebra will count, of course. So we can breed them and we can release some of them into the wild. So that's something we could do. We could maybe get some monkeys. We could definitely do a call enclosure with monkeys. So that's an option. Yeah, I don't know. I definitely think we can make progress on that. I don't know if we'll get enough to make an award, but we can definitely make progress. Right, I'm going to let this run, see if I can fix the problem with the p-file, and I will get back to you guys in a little bit. Okay guys, so I haven't actually fixed the issue with the p-file, but there's some weird things going on with my animals that I kind of want to address. But before I get into a rant about all the negatives, I've just noticed, and I don't know if this is part of the new update or if I've genuinely just not seen it before, but there is a select all now in the trade center, and oh my god, that is such a nice thing to see. I'm so relieved. That makes life so much easier because I've just put a bunch of animals in here to trade off. So we're just going to do a quick trade. So cool. I'm guessing that's in this one as well. I suppose it's different in the animal trading because various reasons. Yeah, okay, fine. Don't worry about that. But that's a cool feature. Now, what weird things are going on with my animals? Well, I've just been going through animal management because I just wanted to sort through everything out. Now, quite a few weird things were going on. So the first thing I noticed was the Gila monsters. I had one female in the exhibit just by herself. No males in the trading center. Like, they vanish. And there's, I mean, yeah, I could have made a mistake and accidentally traded out too many and not left a breeding pair. But this isn't the only mistake I've seen, and I don't think I've made this many mistakes. I feel like something somewhere has gone wrong, so let's just go through all of them. So this was the second thing I noticed. I wanted to see if my tortoises were ready to breed. Now, you saw in the last episode, I renamed my golden pair Jamie and Cersei, which was Corpse Hatch's idea. I actually think it's really clever, so anyone who watches Game of Thrones, you know why we did that, because I said I was going to Even though they're brother and sister, I'm going to make them breed because they're my golden pair. But look at this. Jamie is Gold Star. Cersei, who I swear to God was a Gold Star tortoise, is suddenly silver, even though they've got the exact same appeal. Can anyone explain that to me? They were both Gold Star, and now they're not, and I don't understand why. Like, there doesn't seem like there's no logical reason for that to happen. So why has that happened? So that's, I'll be honest, this is the main thing that really got me. Like, the Gila monsters, I could totally see that being my fault. I was like, fair enough, things happen. Actually, there wasn't anything wrong with the spiders. Like, I was going to say there's something wrong with every one of them, but there wasn't. There's nothing wrong with the warthogs either, they're fine. The frogs... No, the frogs were fine. Okay, now it seems like such an over-exaggeration. Yellow anaconda. I had 3 male anacondas in my exhibit. No females. I was like, there is no way I did that twice. Once with the Gila monster and once with the anaconda. Right? There's no way I did that with 2 different exhibit animals. Like, I could totally see myself doing it with 1. But I don't think I did it with 2. And it's just like, what is going on here? Why have some of my animals disappeared? Like, they weren't in the trade centre. Now, I know for a fact that I had, like, some spare animals in here, because I was keeping them just in case, because even in game, like, this is just a true life personality of me. I don't like getting rid of things, and I'm like, oh, I want to keep that just in case I need it. I'll keep that Gold Star Gila monster just in case. I'll keep that Gold Star frog just in case. Just in case. And they were all gone. And I don't think I deleted them. I mean, could I have done? Yeah, I totally could have. But I don't think I did. And that was the change in Cersei's rating. I'm just genuinely really confused. I don't know what's going on right now. So, yeah. You know what? That I'm just gonna move on to something else. I did notice. I don't know if you guys saw me put that in. I put it in another staff room because staff were complaining about staff. I did notice one of the things in the update, and it was a large update. If you guys want me to make a video going through the update, I would be happy to give that a go. I'm sure lots of people have done it because some of the bigger YouTubers would have had some of the bigger YouTubers would have had early access to it, and videos are out there. But if you want me to do my take on it, I'd be more than happy to. But one of the things I did read that was really interesting, because we spent an episode moving some of the staff buildings back because they were causing problems. I don't want that one. But they now have a lower radius of negative impact. Look at that. So we could actually have them closer to the pathway. Which is actually very, very cool. It's a little frustrating that that happened after I moved them back. But hey, it is what it is. But also, they have a scenery rating now. Although they don't say that they have a scenery rating. I read that they are supposed to have a scenery rating, and if you get the scenery rating up to 100%, it will decrease the negative impact even further. And that, if that is actually implemented, is very, very cool, because things that I've been doing from the offset is, like, I wanted to hide them with these habitat barriers, and I wanted to put trees and things just to make it minimal. So that's actually a really cool feature, if that is actually working, and I don't know. Because, yeah, like, I put my plants and things around this, so this should have... Maybe it's these ones. Okay, so it's not these ones, but these ones look. So my transformer has a scenery rating of 46% because I've covered it with, like, plants and decorations and stuff. So if I get that up to 100%, it will increase its negative rating. So let's check that. If we go into the heat map, yeah, look, this is a much smaller circle than this. Like, there's nothing on this one. It's got a scenery rating of 25. And again, this one, I mean, quite well. I was getting scenery from the bits around there. So actually, you can see that the higher the scenery rating, the smaller the negative impact. So that is actually really, really cool. It doesn't work for these ones, although these have a really, really small negative impact now. They might... I'm looking at it and I'm like, yeah, it's really cool that they've done that, because when you've hidden them the way that I have, they would have a small negative impact. But I'm looking at it and I'm like, this is such a small negative impact that I could literally have these buildings right next to the path and it wouldn't bother them at all. And actually, you know, was it a pain in the... Was it... be careful how I say that. Was it a massive pain to have to move these further back so they didn't have an impact on guests? Yes. Yes, it was. But does it make sense as a game mechanic? Well, yeah, it does. Because you don't want to be able to see staff building. That's why I've done this whole thing of hiding them. So actually, I almost feel if these have been reduced to the point where... Like, it's too much. They just don't have a negative impact at all. And it's like, well, that's actually taken away a game mechanic that makes sense and is something you should have to think about. I don't know, that's just my opinion. You can agree or disagree, that's totally up to you. But yeah, I don't know, that's just my 2 cents worth. It seems like that was a good, like, it was a good idea. It made sense to have to pull them back. So, yeah, in a way that's a little bit disappointing, because now it's like you really don't really have to go to a whole lot of effort, which is kind of a shame. Anyway, I am going to try and sort out my damn peafowl. They're always causing me problems. There was a suggested comment, and you'll have to forgive me because I've forgotten who it was. I'm really bad with names. That's why I wrote down the other ones and I didn't for this one. The reason I'm having such problems with my peafowl is that I've made this an open space for guests. And yeah, that is definitely causing me problems. There's no denying that. But you know what? That's the whole point. I wanted to do something a little bit different. And in my head, when I was little and I saw peafowl, it was like on a big country estate. And I just kind of wanted to replicate the idea of that somehow. Like, I feel like it's one of those enclosures where you should be able to go in and you should be able to see them and you should be able to sit down and have a little bit of a picnic. And there'll be peafowls around, because that's just kind of the settings that I envision them to be in. And is it causing in-game problems? Yes. Yeah, absolutely. But if I take this out, then it's just a plain, boring habitat. And I want to have something a little bit different, a little bit more of interest. So if it becomes too much of a problem, I'll do something about it. But for now, I just like the idea of it. I like how it is. So yeah, we're going to keep it for now, and hopefully once I get the keepers to fill up these water bowls, they'll be a little bit happier, is what I am hoping. Should we have a look? Yes, I know you're unhappy. I know. But I don't know why they're not drinking, okay? I don't understand. Yes. Okay. Should we have a look at the inspector's report, guys, while I'm here? Oh, 4 stars. Yeah, I mean, okay. Spot fine for the processors, fair enough. I like that I got 5 star for cleanliness when I literally can't get staff to clean things. That's hilarious. But yeah, things are going well. I'm quite happy with that. Let me see. How many times have I said that, right? Let me see if I can sort this out, okay? I'll come back to you guys. I'll come back to you. Okay, guys. I think I've got the peafowl problem sorted. So, it's still a little bit glitchy, because you saw I put in these little water bowls everywhere, and they just haven't been filled, and I don't know why. Every time I call the keeper over, he comes to feed them, but it won't top up the water bowls. So I honestly, I don't know what's going on there. I don't know if that's being a bit buggy or, yeah, I don't know. So I ended up putting an extra 2 of these water pipes in, which just continually refill. So I put one over here and one over here. Problem solved. So if I'd have just done that straight away, I'd have been fine. I was trying to save space, and I don't know why these don't work. It's actually kind of infuriating, but that seems to be the problem solved. That I have called a mechanic to that. I don't know why that's not powered. Hello. Is that what the problem is? Oh, would you look at that? Yeah, I could see that being a problem. We're gonna have to move you then. Somewhere that's was in range, although that's gonna have a negative. Oh no, but we can get the negative impact down, can't we, with scenery and whatever. Okay, let's quickly throw in a path. I mean, that's what's going on here. Terrain. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. Let's see if we can do something nice with a path. Yeah, I don't know how that got all. Blech. Don't love it, not gonna lie, but that will do, and then we'll just quickly throw in. We're near the hippos, so we really should do the things that hippos like. Which, oh, but we're near the tortoises as well, aren't we? Dilemma. We're nearer the tortoises, so we'll go with the tortoises. Let's have a look. I'm sure it's A, isn't it? Yes. No. Yeah. Aldebaran. Anyway, Africa tropical. So let's see. I should double check that that is actually. Yeah, that's fine. Nature. Filter. It's funny how you can not play a game for a couple of days and then completely lose it. Africa, and then oh my god, picture, what's going on with you? Biomes, tropical, Africa, and then tropical. That wasn't that difficult, you know. Africa, tropical. Oh right. Oh, I love these ones. These are very, very cool. There's some. Oh, I was gonna say that looks really strange, but no, that makes sense. Let's see. There's some little ones of these. I mean, they're not disguising it; they're just making the area prettier. I don't think a giant tree is gonna cut it. And as you can see, I'm not putting a lot of thought or effort into this, just because I want to very quickly get the negative rating down. With some small things, small. I don't know, how's that? No, I still need to. Only 25%? Wow, okay. Oh, it doesn't. Okay, it seems to take a lot. Interesting. Okay, so it took a little bit of doing, and I have no idea what it's going to look like, but I think I've got plants just floating in the air. I have managed to get the circle, so it no longer affects guests. Oh my goodness me. I was just like plopping things down, like, oh, it's fine, it doesn't matter. Oh, I will fix that. That's funny. Hopefully, a mechanic will come sort that out. You need a lot of foliage. Wow. Don't worry, I will deal with that. But you know what? I did the job. It did what I wanted to do. Do you know, one of the things on my list, I don't know why I don't have that written down, is I wanted to look at temperature. Yeah, look, it's far too hot. We need... the coolers are working, so we've got one here. Can I just duplicate? We could definitely do with one over this side. I don't want it to overlap too much. Maybe sort of here-ish. Down to 19. And then we'll have one over here for the staff side of things. Maybe here. That's like a nice little bubble that encloses things. And then obviously it's quite hot for guests out here, so it would maybe make sense to have one along the path. Although saying that, like, that would make sense, but bear in mind I'm gonna redo this, so that's not the end of the world. We gotta get the staff happy. Yeah, that will help. That will definitely help. It just takes a while to come into effect, but oh, 'cause it's not got power in that area. I see. Okay. So it's gonna have to be here. That should work. Yeah, look, it's starting to cool down. Cool. Yeah, that's fine. We're getting there. It's been another one of those episodes where it's just been a bit all over the place. But that's the thing. It's not, it's a let's play. It's not just building. Managing a zoo. We've gotta actually get involved with some management. Oh, I didn't put the zebra in. Okay, do you know what we'll do? Because I'm worried about how long this is going on. What we're going to do is we're going to make some progress towards a community challenge. So we have quite a few warthogs now, and some of our warthogs have actually grown up. So we are going to go to common warthog. Now let me just check that I don't mess this up. Release into the wild. Is it... Release African animals to the wild. Okay, so... Oh, you're gonna have babies and you're gonna have babies. Oh, this is an exciting time. So you are a baby. Oh, we've had some new babies. Oh. I think what I'll do... I've just clicked off that because I was going to check how many females to males, like the ratio. But I think because it's quite a small habitat, we'll keep it to the 2 females. So I'm sure I've explained this to you guys before, but what I tend to do is first off, I'll get rid of any that aren't gold. So as soon as she becomes an adult, we'll get rid of her. But they're actually all gold. So the next thing I'll decide is I'll have a look at the genetics, and I want to keep, like, obviously the best ones. So this is really good. It's really high immunity, high fertility, high longevity, and a high gene size. So I will go through them and I'll check, and I'll base off from there. So I'm just going to pause this and I'll have a quick look through, and we'll make a decision on who we're going to keep. Let's see. Okay guys, so we're keeping our alpha male, and we're going to get rid of the new male because I want to stick to one, and this guy is genetically better. And we're going to keep, obviously, I've ticked that one by mistake. We're going to keep the pregnant females because kind of have to. They're about to have babies. And so out of the ones that we've got, these were a little bit lower in stats in terms of genetic. So we're going to release these 4 into the wild and make a start on our new community challenge. I love the noise it makes when you do that. It's so cool. Okay, yes, I am happy to do that, and I will get some conservation points. And do I have to click on it to show that I've made progress to the challenge? Oh, come on. How is that 0% of my target? So, when you say release African animals, do you think it means these have to be animals from the new DLC? Because if it does, that's a little bit cheeky, because warthogs are African animals. It should be any animals. Yeah, trade it out, and still 0%. Oh, well that's a little bit cheeky, isn't it? So you're telling me if I want to get involved in this community challenge, I have to get the DLC? Huh. I don't know how I feel about that, guys. That seems really, really cheeky. Yeah. Just so that you can have a Springbok avatar outfit. I'm not all that happy about that. I don't know. I got all excited about a new community challenge, and I now don't know if we're going to get involved with it, because that's a little bit cheeky. Right, we're going to claim these rewards. So we got an inspector report of 4-star rating, so we get $2,002, and we increased our overall habitat species welfare to 80%, so we get $1,000 for that, because obviously increase the tortoise education to 22%. We can probably do that quite easily because we've maxed our things on this. So if we put down another tortoise board over on this side, that will probably do it. I need to check what those alerts are. Oh no, I didn't want the board. Oh, I want the whole thing. Actually, yes. What was I saying? Oh, I am terrible today, aren't I? Yeah, I need to check what those alerts are just in case. But I think we're okay with the peace out. There was a slight disease outbreak. But I don't think that's anything that we cannot handle. Oh, because there's no power over on the side. Ooh. That's frustrating. How have I managed to do that? Huh. Right, well, we're going to have to move you. Let's multi-select. That's really frustrating. We're just going to have to move you to over here. And hopefully that will be in the the power capture, because it... Wait. Has this suddenly stopped working? Is that what's happening? Yeah, it's broken down. Oh my god. Oh, that is frustrating. That is frustrating. My mechanics are really not on it, are they? They are so not on it. Probably because I was going to say it's because they're busy doing research, but they're not. I've got 2 spare mechanics. They should absolutely be on it. Like, my vets are cracking through the disease research. Like, they're researching really effectively. They're just can't find accessible workshop space. How can you not? Like, there are workshops. Just go and use one of them. Oh, God, that's frustrating. I have set a load of my staff to be trained as well. So I trained all of my caretakers. They're all 2 stars. My keepers are 3 stars and up. So we'll make all my keepers 4 stars, and because it's the keepers that are the most frustrating. Mechanics are all 2 stars. We'll train them again because they're obviously not doing a fantastic job. We'll train the security guards, and I'll train... Oh, I don't want to train my vendors. I don't care about the vendors. Why are you idle? But I'll train the vets. I don't know. I obviously training should be making a difference, but I'm not convinced that it is. I agree that it absolutely should be. I'm actually... it's been one of those episodes, I'm sorry. But because I've not come into it for a few days, there's a load of problems that I've needed to sort out, so hopefully that's okay with you guys. We'll do something cool in the next episode. We'll put the zebras in, and I'll hopefully finally get around to sorting out the hippo habitat. It's just really frustrating that after the update, there's still issues with keepers. This is a really good game, and I love it. But there are so many things that make it a little bit frustrating. Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. Like, it's fine. I wish... Why does it take so long to get a mechanic out here? Why? Like, the staff buildings and stuff here, I mean, granted, they don't have power at the moment, so maybe they can't use them. There's no urgency with the staff. Like, this is broken down, so this should be like, oh my god, top priority, we need to get on that. But it shouldn't even have gotten to that point. I shouldn't have to go round and click on every one of these and be like, oh, it's not clean, send a keeper. Oh, it needs, the barrier needs to be upgraded or repaired, send the mechanic. I shouldn't have to do that. The mechanic should be wandering around going, oh, let me check all the barriers and see if I need to fix them. Oh, let me check the power points and see if they need repairing. Like, the mechanic should be doing that. They should be wandering around doing that. And they don't seem to be. And I don't understand why. The same with the keepers. They should be regularly checking in. So I've got 2 keepers for the warthogs. They should be like, do they need feeding? Do they need water? I will go check. Same with the peafowl. And I bet you these little bowls still haven't been filled. Look, volume, empty. Volume, empty. And they've been in there for in-game months. And they've just never been filled. It's like, what are the staff actually doing? Seriously, like, I don't understand that. So I've just seen this as well. And I've got people oh, there's a bench that you're stuck on. I was like, they seem to be bottlenecking. I wonder what they're stuck on. If I move that bench, that will actually probably help drastically. They still seem to be a little stuck going in and out of this. It could be moved along a little bit more, couldn't it? Let me see if I can. The problem is I'm going to have to multi-select. But this could go wrong. Let me see if this will fix it. I wish that hadn't have done that, actually. I wish it had just... I can have it a little bit like that. A little bit less on the... Oh, well, a little bit more on the actual path, so a little bit less in the way. Is that what we want? I feel like it might need adjusted. Oh, this is a big mistake. Why did I do this? Yes. Right. Will that help? I mean, I can move that bin as well. If that's in any way in the way. I mean, we've got crowding, so they're still going to bottleneck a little bit, but... That's better, right? Right? Tell me that's better. Tell me that wasn't a complete waste of time. Oh, this game is so frustrating. Oh, I'm sorry if this has been really infuriating for you guys. How can you not have... Why has my mechanic not done anything? You know, I'm just going to pick up a mechanic. Can I do that? Where are you? Is that you? Can I... Can you just fix this? Please. I mean, if this actually works. No. Why? Can you just... No? Come on. You're in the area. Why? Does it have to be... Hang on. Mechanics. Yeah, that's... Which one are you, actually? Oh, no, he's gone. No, he's here. Right, you. You, no. Come back. You are wandering. Yeah, you're idle. You've got nothing to do. Right, what is your name? You're Terrell. So if I go into my mechanics and Terrell doesn't have a work zone, let's take him off, say. Terrell doesn't... I didn't mean to fire him. I just wanted to take him off the work zone. Oh no! I didn't need to do that. Oh, I am so sorry. Can I... Oh, I can rehire him. Oh my god, I'm sorry, Terrell. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for the confusion. I did absolutely not mean to do that to you. I'm so sorry. Oh, I've said, don't run away, Terrell. Don't run away. Here's the thing, Terrell. You no longer have a work zone. You are idle. I need this done. Can you do it? No, but he is going to repair the water. Maybe once he's done that, he'll repair the thing. Maybe that's the secret. Look, he's actually running. Maybe that is the secret to getting the staff to do things. If you fire them and then rehire them, it's like, oh, I'm so grateful you let me keep my job. Let me go and do something that is of use to you. Maybe that's the trick, guys. Maybe I've latched onto something here. I don't know, what do you think? I think that could be a thing. Right, is this actually repaired? Good. Are you going to repair the transformer? Oh, you legend, Terrell. Terrell is my absolute hero. And look at him, bless him. He's actually running. All I had to do was fire him and rehire him. And he was like, oh my god, I nearly lost my job. I better get shit done. Oh my goodness. Maybe I need to do that with all of my staff. Maybe that should be a thing. Oh, yeah, I know there are important alerts. There we go, we got power! That should solve the accessible staff room problem. Because... What is your problem? Where are you? Well, you're resting at a staff room. You don't really have a reason to be stressed. Yeah, well these are no longer a thing. These don't have power. Oh, let me guess. This one's broken down now. Terrell, will you come fix this, please? Oh my god, the stress of this game. Guys, the stress of this game. All I want to do is, like, play around and build cool things and put in cute animals. And everything is just... Oh, everything's such a nightmare. Oh, I wish my staff were more on it. I'm gonna... I'm just gonna pull my hair out. That's oh, the solution. No, I'm gonna do some things offline. I'm going to deal with this mayhem. Although, considering I did that sort of blind, I mean, granted, the stuff floating in the air, but that aside, that's not unpretty. And it's got like a kind of tropical vibe that you would expect at a South American tropical zoo. So, actually not displeased with that. We could make this prettier. Oh, I could have... I might do that. I might have a nice chill time where I'm just going to pause the game and I'm going to spend the next half hour just putting down plants and making things pretty and falling in love with the game all over again and not having the stress of my staff not doing what I bloody asked them to do. Oh, yeah, that... I'm going to have a little decorating session and make myself happy. That is what I'm going to do, guys. I'm sorry if this has been all over the place. Hopefully you still enjoy this. Let me know if you have any ideas or suggestions. Now, I am absolutely loving this game. I do love this game. I know I get a bit ranty and a bit salty about things, but I do very much enjoy this game. Though I am thinking, we're just gonna admire how pretty this is looking. It's turning out really well, isn't it? I know, like, I'm blowing my own horn. We've got a VIP guest. I don't know why that threw me over here. That was really frustrating. Hopefully that is some of you guys, by the way, and you are saying your names. Let me know if you've seen your name in the zoo, because that's really cool. Yeah, so yes, where am I going? I do remember. I'm really enjoying Planet Zoo. I love Planet Zoo. I would happily play this all the time, but I just feel like I want to have a bit more variety. So I've not finished, but I had to take a little bit of time off to do some uni work. I had an at-home test I needed to do. I've got a bit of coursework coming up, so I'll need to spend some time working on that. So that's why every now and again I need to take a break back from videos. But the whole point is, you know, more or less we are all at home a lot more than usual due to current state of affairs, and I'm trying to get videos out as often as I can. It's just as a means of providing you, hopefully, with a little bit of light entertainment and a bit of a break from everything that's going on. Now, I would love to keep going and just have Planet Zoo all the time, but I think just because, you know, in terms of, I don't want you guys to get sick of it, I want to do a little bit of variety, so I might cull it down to, we'll sort of aim and do one Planet Zoo episode a week. I mean, we'll maybe ramp it up again if that's what you guys want. I'll kind of see. Maybe I'll put up a community post and get some feedback from you. We can do like a vote or something. Would be really cool. But I want to get back to some other games that I love. I love storytelling games, action adventure story games, you know, Tomb Raider, Assassin's Creed, that kind of thing. So I want to do something like that. So I've got a couple of options. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'll put a poll up and we'll see what you guys are interested in. But I definitely want to get another series running alongside this, just so we've got a little bit of variety, because I know there's always going to be some people that are really into one series but not another. So the more variety I give you, hopefully, the more I don't know where I'm going with this. The more that I'm achieving my goal of, I suppose, providing you with some light entertainment. Yeah, this has gone a little bit rambly. Anyway, I will hopefully get something new out fairly soon. Let me know as well in the comments if you'd be interested in me doing a rundown episode, sort of going over the new update for the game. Now I'm sure lots of people have done it, but you know what, if enough of you comment and say that you'd be interested in me trying to do that kind of thing, not so much one of the videos where I show off all the new stuff. I mean, there'll be a bit of that, but I mean more generally going through the update and walking through all of the patches that have been made, all of the new items in like the free update, not in the DLC. So yeah, if you guys want me to make my own attempt at an update video for the game, then let me know. I have been thinking about it, but I'm not sure if that's something that you guys want to see. I don't know how well received that would be, so absolutely let me know about that. Keep your eyes peeled for a community post, and I'll put up some kind of poll and we'll kind of make a decision from there. How regular you want Planet Zoo, what other kind of games you want to see next, and we'll figure something out. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode, and as always, take care, and I will see you again next time. Bye!